Good morning, guys. We are standing here at the 2024 Gncc Snowshoe Edition. Obviously, you can see the hotels here behind us, and the youth race just wrapped up, and we've got Brandon sitting over there on his ATV eating his sandwich. We've got all the Renegades here, and also the little 250 here. So we are racing Snowshoe, and they have free Howard's Hole, so we're interested in seeing how that's going to happen. So excited to be here, and Brandon's ready to go, and we're all tuned up. So we're standing over here with Brandon. He's sitting on his ATV getting ready to go here, probably about 45 minutes before the start here. Unique place here, Brandon. Snowshoe. So
it's definitely different. Not my cup of tea, if you want me to be honest with you, but I've done decent here. I've won last year, but definitely not my cup of tea. It's a different kind of track. Like the place, like hanging out, like doing all that kind of stuff, but it is definitely different. I normally like the fast, all that kind of speed kind of stuff, and this is just a little bit more tight, technical, definitely technical. Probably probably the toughest race of the year, I'd say, with rocks and just being smart, that kind of thing. I mean, this race is more about being smart, I'd say, than being fast. So you'd be okay if they take it off the schedule next season? Yeah, I mean, I like hanging out here, but
I know it's an awesome.
It's not my favorite place to go racing at. But yeah, we all race it, so we got to do it.
We're all in the same boat.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So we got a Can-Am Renegade tuned up. James Reeves with DeRisi Racing's got it all ready to go here. So I'm excited for you. Got some new GBC tires on this thing, and ready to go. So we're gonna have a GoPro on the front of this thing. Hopefully get some decent footage, because honestly, it doesn't look wet. Okay.
Yeah.
Right,
we'll have
but
to see.
It's
hard
to tell.
It's going to be wet, so we'll kind of have to play it by ear, but I'll try to keep it clean as much as I can.
Yeah, all right, so let's go have a good race. So you got to go get ready and get dressed up and get out there and get going.
Yep.
Indeed, we will race Howard's Hole. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Preston Hunt.
Looks like Brandon was second off the start. I was standing there. I got a little bit of the footage there, so I don't know. I think he went in the woods second also. So good start for us. So we'll take that. Brandon's got to run a smart race here, and the conditions are really dusty. Let me see if I can get you guys to see this. See the dust way over there in the horizon? They come down the hill there and make a left. So hey guys, I just want to jump in here a little bit and talk to you guys and try to give you an idea about what you're going to view and what you're going to see here in this video here. My name is Chuck. This is my son Brandon. He's a pro ATV racer. in the GNCC series. He rides a Can-Am Renegade 1000 4x4, and we are on top of Snow Mountain. And as you can see here, Brandon just took off on the starting line here. It's a unique kind of start. They start on the street, and then they come off and go around the hotels there, and then jump off in the woods here. And this is one of the most treacherous places basically that we go to on the circuit. And Brandon absolutely hates the place. I do too. Don't really care about it. You know, just don't like nothing about it. It's a rough race. It's really rough on the equipment. Tears up a lot of stuff, but you know, it's part of it. Everybody does it. It's basically renamed from the Blackwater 100, basically, I guess. And you know, so anyway, we have to race it. So here you can see Brandon. He's running along here in second. The dust was horrendous here. We got a rider in front of us, Caden Wharf, really good friend of Brandon's, and a great dude, good family. And the kid's extremely fast, as you can see. He leaves and gets away from Brandon here. And then I think he's got Collier behind him, I think, at this point, somewhere here in this area. So anyway, they follow him for some time, and I think Caden ended up making a mistake here somewhere, and I think they both get by him or something. I can't remember exactly how it worked out, but unfortunately didn't get a lot of the or didn't get the entire race. Okay, so a lot of mud. Brandon didn't keep the camera wiped. He had his hands full. Brandon ran a very good race, ends up leading 2 of the laps out of the 4, and was I think 3 seconds behind on the first lap, something like that. Leading the second lap by 18 seconds, third lap by I think 3 seconds, and then ends up finishing second, 9 seconds behind the leader. The quad, Brandon had everything under control there, and at one point he had a 32-second lead or something like that. And then on the third lap, coming in for the 4th lap, and the quad decides to go into limp mode, and because it was overheating. So not sure exactly why. Obviously it's running hot because of, you know, maybe some mud or something like that. But anyway, but we got some work to do to try to figure out why our quads are running and getting the temperature so hot and getting into limp mode. We got some suspicions. We're going to figure it out, and we're working hard this summer to try to correct that, because it absolutely bothered Brandon really bad. He felt like he had the race under control, and we basically essentially only had the 1 lap left there, and he felt like that he was right where he wanted to be. And unfortunately, when the quad goes in limp mode, it loses tons of horsepower, that kind of stuff, and it allowed the rider to catch him. And then we did stop in the pit area, and I think the pit took like 23 seconds, so he lost that 32 seconds that he had. So now that put the rider behind him in 3 seconds behind him. And then on the last lap, Brandon, obviously concerned about the 4-wheeler, wasn't concentrating, made a mistake, followed a lap rider, I guess, and anyway, made a bobble there at the end. The other rider got by him, and that's where they finished. So it was unfortunate, but if we can get this thing to keep cool, keep the fan and all that stuff working correctly here, we'll be okay. But as you can see here, the track is very technical. This is a new section here that they cut in. You can still see Caden Wharf here in front of Brandon running a very smart race, and the kid's extremely fast here, obviously. And but you can see how tight and technical this is, and these things are really massive machines getting through this stuff here. So you really got to be on your toes to understand and not bump tree and that kind of stuff. And of course, Brandon made several mistakes, as most of the riders do. And but you know, you just got to come out and try to make the least amount of mistakes as you can. But anyway, so I wanted to come on here and just basically sort of explain to you what went on, how it went. Didn't get a lot of the footage toward the end of the race, obviously, because of the mud clobbered it and covered it. Brandon does wipe it a couple times, and I'm going to try to put a little bit of that in here. So probably going to have to chop it up like always. Dang it, I hate that, but that's what's going to have to happen for you guys to be able to see anything here. So anyway, so you guys hang tight. Hopefully you enjoy it, and got quite a bit of work we're doing in the shop here. Brandon was actually over at the shop over at my house today working on some stuff. He's training Adam Voigt's boy Brian tomorrow, so he's getting the YFZ all ready and geared up to go down there and train with him. So he's been around quite a bit more here, and we've got a brand new Renegade we're getting ready to tear down and build for next season. We've already got that quad. That quad is here. We're just going to try to get a jump on next season, and so hopefully I'll be able to get some shop videos of us working on stuff and that kind of stuff. So you guys hang tight. I know it's been a little bit, but it's life, man. And I appreciate all you guys hanging on, and appreciate you guys tuning back in to watch. So you guys enjoy this. think that's second right here, Brandon. No, they ain't doing. You got 18 seconds left before.
I'm 38 at top.
All right, let's go. Give you guys another update. Brandon just went by lap 3 complete, last lap going. He just got the white flag, but Brandon did stop again, and the quad was in limp mode. We don't think it was running warm. He didn't say it was running warm, didn't have any lights on, so I'm not sure what's going on yet, but we stopped and sprayed it out and give him a drink and sent him on his way, and now he's only have a 3-second lead going into the last lap, and he was shaking his head like this. Not sure what that means. So anyway, we're sitting here anticipating him to come back through here in about 25 minutes, and my nerves are shot. So Brandon's ran a very good race today, and hopefully we can hold on.
Make our way to the opposite side to your second place, Brandon Frazier. Brandon, a hard-fought race. We saw y'all swapping positions. Man, I've said it once, I'll say it again. You and Cody Collier keep us on our toes every race. One of the most exciting races to watch is here in the 4x4 Pro class. Take us through your day.
Yeah, dude, today was a good day. I was feeling really good. Obviously, Howard's Hole, we're on 4x4s. Obviously, that's going to be fun. All the people down there, all the fans, and they made it a great time down there. And just had a good day. I mean, I was happy with where I was at. I was running comfortable. I'm still happy with the position I'm in, and just the bike started running hot that last lap, and it obviously put us back down, and just part of it. I mean, it's hot. Bike's hot, so I don't blame the fooler at all. But bike was awesome, dude. It was on rails, and I was feeling pretty good, and just feeling comfortable out there. I'm not normally very comfortable with Snowshoe, but I felt good today. It's more kind of my track, hot and dusty. That's where I'm from, so.
Man, you look great out there. How were some of those passes made? We saw you and Cody swapping positions. What was happening out there?
Oh, dude, there's lappers. I mean, we're hitting bottlenecks like five quads deep. We were going this way, that way. All fun battles, man. I mean, it was just like playing a game of Tetris. You had to like pick your line perfect and just stick with it.
Man, you're in the points lead. You're still in the points lead leading today. How do you feel going into the summer break?
Feel good, man. Probably going to take a little bit off. I mean, we've been racing back-to-back weekends, or at least I have. I've been racing the Mid-East Series a little bit. Going to take a little bit of time off and then come back good and strong last 4 rounds. Feeling really good, confident. Bike feels good. Not going to change a thing on it, and feel real happy with today. I tried to keep it wiped. I don't know how great it turned out, but was it dead? Was it off? Oh, I don't know how long I did.
So we're standing here with Brandon after the 2024 GNCC Snowshoe race, and Brandon's got sort of cleaned up. Not a shower yet, but sort of cleaned up. Brandon had a good race going there. You led, I guess, 2 laps of the race. But
2 laps technically of the race, yeah. I mean, I had the lead in the last lap. But yeah, I was feeling good. I got a 2nd place start. We battled a little bit for the start. Caden was out front. We ended up going to Howard's Hole. Obviously, most of our first time. I'm pretty sure everybody besides Landon's been there. So it was all our first times to go through Howard Hole, and we all 3 went different ways. I mean, there was no right or wrong way. I ended up getting the lead for 5 seconds, and then ended up stuffing it in like a dirt bike rut, so I had to back out and get back over. But came out of it 2nd behind Cody. Cody was moving that first lap. I reeled him in, and then man, I forget how I passed him.
You was 8 or 9 seconds, I think, the first lap, maybe something like that. Behind
yeah, we got into a bottleneck. A bottleneck that really shouldn't have been a bottleneck, but was. And he ended up taking a bad line. I got around him there. And then as soon as I got the lead, I was like, man, dude, I just gotta put my head down. And that's what I did, and I felt good. I led those 2 laps, and then right there at that lap, or before the last lap, the bike started running hot on me, and so we ended up pitting. We took a 15-20 second pit stop, tried to cool the bike down as much as we could with the time frame we had, tried to get back out in the lead, which we did. So I ended up leading, that would have been the 3rd lap, and had the lead going into the last lap, and felt good. I was worried about the bike, so I was babysitting it a little bit, trying to keep the temp as low as I could. And then Cody ended up catching me, and I took a bad line through a lapper section, exactly the same thing how he did the 2nd lap, and just a dumb mistake on my part, ended up letting him get away, probably I'd say 15 to 20 seconds right there, and then ended up reeling him back into, I think, 4, right, probably a mile before the finish, and felt like I was going to at least attempt something. I didn't know if I made the pass or not, but definitely was going to attempt something, and then bike decided to run hot again right there down them ski slopes. So obviously those are long straightaways, and when the bike runs hot, you lose a lot of time. Obviously you got to turn the bike off, turn it back on, and just frustrated because I mean, we were there, and I didn't make too many mistakes. I made mistakes, but I didn't feel like my mistakes caused me to lose the race. So it's unfortunate. Bike issues are, I mean, they're machines, so they're mechanical. They can fail, but I felt good today. Still had the points lead. We've really not much else to say.
Yeah, so we'll go back home, work on it, right? And and we come out still a points leader. So we'll accept that. We got 4 more races for the season, but I think there's like a 2.5 month break. So we'll go home, take some time off. I know you want to rest up a little bit, and then we're right back after it again. So we also got a new quad that we're going to try to mess with and put together and do some of that kind of stuff. So but anyway, all right, so you're getting ready to go down to Howard's Hole. We are going to stay for the pro race, and then we'll be flying back on an airplane to Florida in the morning. So but anyway, overall good race. I'm proud of you. The tires fine. I see you got the shirt on. Them things needed. You needed those jokers today.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have 2 front flats right now, and
yes,
I mean, it don't even feel like flats. So
yes. So honestly, if you guys don't have tires fine, y'all need them for sure.
But yeah, good, happy day, or I mean, good and happy with the day. Wanted obviously a win. Awesome would have been nice, but second's not bad. I mean, our goal was to really finish, make sure we're on the podium this race. I mean, this race is, you never know until the checkered flag really flies here, and just because of how technical the place is and that kind of thing. And so we're happy with today. Now you got to wait 2.5 months till the next one.
Yep, and that's the bad part. So, all right, Brandon, we appreciate it, and let's go and watch these pros and have a great time.